Alright, y'all. How's it going, everybody? Appreciate y'all stopping in and checking out the stream over here. What we're going to do is we're going to go through and we are going to build our offensive and defensive playbooks. We went through and kind of took some notations of what we had last year and the year before, of course. So that's going to help us tremendously as far as building up our playbook here. So we'll go through here and we'll figure out, I think it's a spread option, is I believe what we're going to start with here. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put a little music on right here for myself so I can kind of get something to listen to while we're doing this good stuff. I'll turn this down right here. This down. We're gonna turn the TV down here. So yeah, here's what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna be building up our gonna build our playbook. So I believe what are we gonna be under here? Settings? Are we gonna be under settings for the playbook? Training, create and share. Probably create and share here. Yep, that's the playbooks. You know, building our defense is gonna be easier, but we'll create our offense first. Now I'm pretty sure we started spread option is what we did before, and I think that's going to give us the best base to go ahead and go with. So let's go through here. I'm going to check it out and see what we've got going on here. We can remove plays and put plays in and all that good stuff right here. So, a little jet option. So this is our goal line offense. Really good. I don't see any reason to have this in there. Jet option looks pretty cool. A little quarterback sweep is fine. Tight end cross, blast. Let's get rid of the sluggo. What we're going to do is we're going to go through and we're going to remove plays first. We got 750 plays we can add, a bunch of formations we can add in. So let's go through. Got pistol full house. On the full house, we don't use full house. Yeah. We don't use full house. We're going to go ahead and remove all plays here. Full house twins. We're not using any of that. Remove all plays. So strong. We do want strong. Read option. Thinking the boots are alright. We'll keep the boot in. Keep the screen in. The slit. Move the slit. Got a little stretch looky. So do we keep training or not? think we'll keep training for right now. So we got weak slot open is what we should have. I think we're just gonna got weak, or we got weak slot open actually. So let's remove strong turn, weak slot open. So keep weak slot open, white off trips. Strong turn. So instead of having train, we might actually, we're gonna remove train as well. So we got street, light, put the heavy, the strong. So far it's looking pretty good right here. Big slot, wild trip, strong, big slot. So let's go there. Shotgun. Doubles flex weak. So we got some doubles here. I think we'll keep this in. We got quite a few orbits in on this one, so we'll keep the doubles. We got doubles wire. So we for sure have doubles wire. Or no, that's an R. Let's see, double flex swap. Alright. So we got doubles and doubles wire. It's got some decent RPOs in it. It's got some touches. Kind of dig it. I think we'll roll with this. We'll keep this one in. We got our duo. Let me get into our cheat sheet here. So it looks like the duo we had last year was duo over. So here's our duo over. This looks pretty good. I think we'll keep this one in. It's got RPOs. The whip smash. Yeah, I think that one looks pretty good. I think we might remove this one. Alright, let's go ahead and remove straight up duo. We'll keep our duo over. We got duo over weak. Yeah, I don't see anything in here that's like necessary for us to keep over here. Remove that. So we got doubles, double wire, double over. Duo slot open. Let's take a look at this. I think we might keep this in. We'll keep this in and change it up if we need to. Empty Y slot. So let's see what our empty plays were. We got a little vertical shake there. And we got a little sticking on. See, the only thing is I don't know if the sticking on's any good. So empty Y slots. We're gonna remove that. I'm gonna check it. We'll see if we have empty glass slot in the playbook. I don't see empty Y slot. Let's go ahead and remove. Slot left weak. Slot left weak. Hey. So slot left weak we do have. How about split? Let's take a look at what we got on our split here. So split slot offset is what we want. Split slot offset. There it is. There's split offset. I think we'll keep split slot open and we'll remove the offset. I don't know, we got some decent little motion swings in here and some motion option as well. So split slot open. We got split sight. Get rid of split sight. Split Y offsets. So split slot offset is what we want. Let's remove this. Spread split slot open. I think the split slot open is what we want to keep, right? Spread offset. See what we got on our spread. I think spread offset might be alright. Keep the spread offset. Spread Y slot weak. Spread Y slot. Let's take a look at that. So spread Y slot, we definitely have. Trio offsets. Let's take a look at our trios here. So we just had straight up trio. Trio halfback weak. La 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 la. This doesn't look too bad, but I bet there's a better. So this is gonna be like a wide set. This is like a wide trio. If we get rid of the offset here. So I think we'll keep this kind of wide one in here. So trips offset. Take a look at our trips and see what we have. Got trips tied in, trips. Trips halfback week. So I don't see a trips offset in there. Take a look at the trips offset and see what's up on it. Doesn't look too bad. Wing slot. It's kind of like a tight situation. So wing slot week. So it looks like we have wing trips. I think we're just going to try to go as true to what we had last year as much as we can. Because that offense was unbelievably good. Trips offset. Trips offset looks pretty fly, I dig it. Wing wide week. I don't see any reason to keep that. Trips offset. Wide trips offset. Do we have wide trips in here or not? Wide trips offset. I don't see wide trips offset in here. Let's take a look at it. See what's in it. That doesn't look too shabby. It's got some nice little RPOs, some triple option in there. Let's keep this one. I kind of dig this. So we got a ton of formations we can add to it for sure. Now I think we just kind of go through here. So we got shotgun, got goal line. Got goal line heavy, we got goal line normal. I think we need some goal line normal as well. Sting, a little toss, a little sneak, pyro. Little waggle, some spots, fullback. I think that's pretty legit. So that gives us a wide out on the outside as well. Having twins over. What do we need? Twins over there. So yeah, good there. Okay, so I-form. We do like a little bit of an I-form situation. And I like, let's see, I-form Pro. Let's check out this, see if we got a little bit of any option action up in here with the Pro. I mean, we got a ton of plays out of the Pro, for sure. Just don't see any option. I don't know. Any, for me, any type of I-form we put in there, it's gonna have to have some sort of option, right? Some sort of speed option, triple option, something. Let's see what we find. The only I-form we want is gonna have to have an option. game plan over there. This is kind of the boring part of getting this set up, but if we get it set up now, we're good to go for the rest of the year. So, still not seeing any option out of the iForm, which is super disappointing. Really don't know what to think about this. Like, close. I'm not seeing any lead option. I'm not seeing any triple option. Nothing. So I don't know what. I don't know what EA has done here, but EA. What happened, bro? How we slipping on the iForm option plays, bro? So I don't see a lead option. There's not a speed option out of the iForm. Like, one of the staple plays out of the iForm is a triple option play. I mean, it's kind of like super weird that I'm not seeing. Yeah, there's zero option out of any iForm whatsoever, and I'm going through every one of them. So that needs, we need to do something there. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. That's definitely a must change type of situation for sure. I'm just double checking here. Since we don't have it, I'm obviously probably going to run some pro. Put some pro, we'll put some end around off in there. Expose, toss, fake that right there. Deal, stretch alerts. PA shape. Midline triple option. So we finally found something. There's a midline triple option. That back pass for sure. Misdirection. Probably an ISO in there. It was kind of cool. That was kind of cool. I did that inside here. Okay. Okay, we found a little bit of option here. Straight up power A. Little stretch looky. Little PA there. A little mesh. Quick slants. Looking for a screen pass. We got any screens? Motion, toss, slam. Gotta have a little halfback dive or fullback dive, right? Bench, mid attack. Okay, fullback fake. Good. Fullback dive, fake halfback. Okay. Alright, so our iForm's in. Gotta have that Maryland 9, right? Maryland 9 heavy. I think the heavy is what we had before. Yeah. Tights. Let me see what we had for the Maryland 9. Maryland 9 heavy, that's what we had. So go some heavy. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. So Maryland 9 is added. Little pistol. So some pistol ace for sure. Read option, little slam. You know, slam and dive, pretty much the same thing. Little strong power. Let's get post, stretch. Slants. Play action there. Okay. Alright, what I'm not seeing right here is the mesh play. So somebody decided to take the mesh play out of this formation, which is ridiculous. One of the best plays on the game. So ace double wing. Let's see if we got a mesh. We got a mesh spot out of the ace double. Let's see if we can find another one that's similar to the ace. So let's throw in a little ace slot. Smash. Speed option, rate options, screen. Okay. Some bunch. What do we think about some bunch here? Oh, a bunch pistol. Kind of interesting. I think we'll just run straight up. Bunch what we have. Bunch open, bunch nasties, deuce. So some deuce may be what we actually had. Yeah, some deuce is what we had. So I guess we better take a look and see what we actually had, huh? We had deuce and tight is what we had before. So deuce, why not throw some that in there? A few play action plays right. Look at that. Deuce. Got deuce close as well. Didn't have deuce close. Double stack. Let's go back up to the very beginning of it and see what we have. Ace. So we got weak slot, strong slot, wide trips, doubles. Got wide trips up in here. Got some white off trips. White off trips. What do we have? Can't remember what all we had. Up there. Glance post. Dash. Split. Power up. Stretch. Little alert bubbles. We can always go and refine it as we go along, which is probably what we're gonna have to do. I don't need 15 million die plays in here. A little motion speed option. A little screen. I think the screen pass is probably out of the under center is going to be whack. They're so slow developing this year. Wide trips. We did not have any wing X. I don't think we had anything wing at all, did we? Double flex tight. Yeah, so no wing. Okay, what about weak? Do we have anything weak? Weak slot open. Weak slot open, which we have here. Doesn't look like something I'll be using right there. Shallow cross. Pretty much the exact same play there. Slants. Deep curls. Back draw out, dive in, triple option. Okay, so weak slot. That's the only week we have, right? Yeah. It's the only week, so you off. Do we have any you off? You do not. You off is done. Trips. What trips do we have? No trips. We do have Y off trips though. Not Y off. We have the Y off trips on there. Alright, we got Y off trips. Good. So wing. Trips. I didn't see any trips at all. So there's our tights. So do we have tight slot or what do we have? We just had straight up tight. Do we have just straight tight? Trips. Strong tights. So it looks like we don't have just straight up tight. Straight. So we got tight slots there. Okay. Bench switch. Mesh. Strong. Yeah, like I said, I'll keep making it mistake. What about strong? Strong slot open. Strong slot open right here. Stretch lucky. Double screen, triple option, bubbles. Triple option. Mesh combo action right there. Some quick hitters, loads. A little cross screen, that might be kind of fly. We'll dig that. Option play, little orbit. Yeah. Little orbit action, motion orbit. Mesh. So let's check this mesh with the other mesh. Mesh dig. Let's get rid of mesh dig. Okay, so any other strong? So we do have just straight up strong. So if we have straight up strong here. So purple option. Stretch. Dive and zone somewhere. Orbits. Read up. Read up. So we got F lead. Yeah, let's keep them in there. We'll see which one we like. Lost this job. Alright, so what do we got going on here? It's a little Z spot action. Flood. Oh, we don't need that. That out. We'll check the option there. Little orbits. We dig these orbits. I think the orbit's gonna be flying this game. We'll see what happens, but I think it's gonna be pretty good. Okay, so do we have any spread? Any spread? How about open? Open flags. We have some open flags. Z-spot. It's the same. You dig a little screen past there, little boots. Particles. Read the power option. Stretch. Do we have a stretch already? I should stretch. Nope. Okay, so opens over with. We have a full house. We do not. No to the full house. How about flex mode? We got double flex. We don't have any flex mode. How about empty? We have an empty situation. Do we want any empty though? I don't think we want any empty. Empty trips. I don't think any empties where it's at. The east tight. That's interesting. Okay. Oh, I got east. Doubles. So doubles wide off. Definitely had some doubles wide off. Jet pass. Lucky. Zone splits. Little GT counter. Let's go with the counter right there. Orbit RPO peak pop. It's kind of interesting. Let's roll with that. RPO power. Oh, jet screen. Okay, we'll kind of keep that in there. See what's up. RPO. A little triple option right there. Read option. Tech out. Okay. I love that little tech out play. Orbit triple option. Okay. Kind of dig that. A little Paco, huh? Yeah. Why read? Okay, so as far as doubles, that's all the doubles go ahead, right? All the doubles we have deuce. We did have straight up deuce. Which we got straight up deuce in there. Yep. Now we're back in the bunch. A slot. Big slot open, strong slot, open flex. Let's go over here to open. See if we got any open plays with the open flex in there. What did we do it for? As we know it. Okay. So we got all of our pistol. Shotgun, double flex, weak swap. So we got shotgun, double flex, weak swap. In houses. So double flex weak swap. Double flex weak swap. There we go. Yep. We know we like this. Multiple turn. Pure I mean, I like a lot of this stuff. So, the PA cross, I'm not I guess throw a run play in there. Okay. So box, empty tray, 5 wide. Box. Control. I love the box, baby. The slants. Close. Looks like good. Looks like so. I don't even know. So empty tray and then 5. Empty tray. Let's see an empty tray here. Claw empty tray. There we go. Screen. Slots. Shape. Smash. Stick a knob. Flood. Smash. Verticals. Got white shape. We'll have to do some trimming probably. Some of this. Straight up 5 wide. Five wide receiver, stick, screen, maybe a little slant play there, some mills, cat responses, strings, sticky, a little sticky nod, slot screen, Z screen. Check our screens out real quick and make sure we have no doubles. So the tight screen right there. Let's get rid of that tight screen. Here's straight up spread. Gotta get our bunch in there too. There's a bunch X nasty, right? Bunch X nasty and then bunch strong nasty. Let's find our bunch strong nasty up in here. Corn dog. Corn dog toss too. Gotta have that corn dog, right? Little bubble. Motion screen. I guess we can try that out. See what's up there. Going to Miami. Heat is on. Counter. Definitely need some run plays up in here. That's it. RPO alerts. Slip. No spot. It's gonna be a pretty sick one right here. Bunch strong. All right, back to spread. Miami. We gotta go through 50,000 things just to find spread. Damn it. Make sure you got that corn dog, boys. Tap, shower, food, whippers, little whippersnapper, motion RPA bubbles, RNS for sure. I have that RNS, Miami, to Miami. Beat zone to Miami. Alright, deep choice, got a little circle, a little read, level sales, spot and go, slot out, good one. I like that little milk screen this year. The little milk screen's pretty fly. Why not? Sure, smash corners, switch. Okay, I dig that too. That might be better than the RNS switch actually. Should have that. We're gonna do that. We're gonna need a couple more motion plays in here too. Slant bubble. Slant bubble looks pretty far. Little check pass. There's an RNS switch streak. Ooh. Oh. Shot Paco. Gotta have the inside zone, right? There's an absolute ridiculous amount of plays in this formation. Swing, there's an orbit for us right there. Oh, GT read. We'll see if we got any other reads in here. Slide. Interesting. A couple of these we're throwing in that we don't know about. So there's our spread. We got the viewers over. Empty quads, half that. Go back up here to empty. Empty quads, pretty nice. Drive, bubble, some verticals, some stick, some screens, bubble verticals. Okay, so what are we looking at formation wise? We're good to go as far as formations. Wide receiver. We have a wide receiver. Look at the wing. Wide wide receiver. Let's go. Bubble. Got a little shot. fake bubble slant. Scissors. Screens. Couple little screens there. Stick. Burnt Nasty, Trio. Trips Halfback. I know we got Trips tied in here, don't we? Yeah, we got Trips tied in. Read the bubbles. Angles. Saints. Springs. Slots. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Little HB screen up in here. Flats. Cheap inside. Tight end screen. Tight end screens might be going pretty hard this year, so we'll see what's up with them. Speed option there. Verticals angle, we can always make a verticals angle inside cross there. RPO, I don't know about the orbit RPO. That might be cool. Just go ahead and run that as well. Dagger. Looks pretty fly. Post. Some of these might be just like regurgitating, so it's kind of like that. I don't think I need that. Just gotta have the inside scissor. Tight end middle screen. I think we already have the tight end screen. Orbit cross. Little cheat plug. Little cheat 'em. Counter bush. So trip start in. Let's get back to what we were doing here. So box empty, 5 wide, empty quads, 5 wide bunch nasty, trio, trips halfback, weak. Trips halfback, weak, mesh, red option, deep stick, slot return, screen, outlook. I don't know. Eight's back. We'll try it. We'll try it. We're already got a mesh up in there. Try. Comebacks. Shock return. Screen. QB blast. Sell direct. Spots. Off tap and reverse. It's got verticals. Let's see if we got another verticals in here. Switch. 4 verticals. Dragon. Like I said, some of these might be repetitive as far as what's in here. Strike, switch, a little RPO, motion stick wheel, motion screen wheel's pretty cool. I dig that. Shallow cross, Dixie, normal switch, a little dusty, bubbles. Mid screen, slants, curls, drive, roll, the screen. Let's throw the other screen in there until we find some screens that actually work. You know what I mean? Just gonna throw some stuff in there. Turn. Trips price. Okay, so that's our trips halfback. Just got a straight up trio. Michael stick. Mesh. Smash. Okay, so that's it for our trios. Trips. 2 swing trips. 5 wide receiver flex trade. Go find our 5 wide receiver flex trade. Five wide flex. I wish you love. 5 wide receiver flex trade. Stick, come back, stick along, jailbreak, sharp wheel, screens, vertical shake. Let's go with verticals and the vertical shake. We'll see which one we like best. So wing trips, deuce. Let's go after our deuce real quick. Yeah. It's just a ridiculous amount of plays in this thing. Look at all this. Flats, tear verticals, fake toss, back toss, shallow, motion toss, inside. A little rate option. Trap, RPO, toss, verts, so freaking much, man. It's crazy. Oh, we're gonna check out these tight end screens, see what's up on them. Wing trips, deuce, you off. Okay, let's go up here. Normal and You gotta add so many that I don't think this playbook was actually started with before, but at least it gave us our option plays. So we have normal Y. I believe that's what it is. Yeah. Screen, Sluggo. So we already got a jet pass, right? We'll put it in there and double check it. So jet pass. Shift jet pass. We'll see which one we like. We'll take the other one if we don't like it. It's a nice day. A little orbit action there. I'm not gonna lie, I get got the mid screen up in there. Watch us have to go through and get rid of all these tight end screens for your set. Pacific zone. Shuffle here. Shuffling. Zone fake jet. Gotta have that. Smash. Inside zone. I'm gonna have to go through here and make sure we don't have 15 inside zone, so we got one. Whoa. Double check it. Stop. Boatloads of plays. Got so many plays, it's ridiculous. A wide stack. White Stizik. Read screen. Screen okay, so line stacks done. Got trips tied in. Split slots. We got trips. We already have trips in here. Trips. Oh, why not throw one mid screen off in there? Draw option. Orbit. RPOs. Yeah. Double. Oh man. And not. And but why? RPO alerts. Screen. Lock motion handback screen. Set zone. Draw swing. Effect screen wheel. So much. Way more plays in this game, for sure. Level, spacing. Rush, choice. Okay, so that's our trips. Trips. Algae. Dash wheel, motion low. Alright, so play wise, we're getting to the point where it's going to be getting tight. Do swing trips. Everything there. Empty bunch tight. The empty bunch. Okay. Empty bunch. Flex Y off close. Flex Y off close. View. Yeah, we're getting down to it. You know, tray open offsets. Oh. forgot how many formations I had. Pretty ridiculous. Tray open offsets. We need to make sure we're not doubling up on plays here. So then, drive. Nothing that's unnecessary. Swing. Screen. 36 instead of cars. Trail. Okay. Trio for wide receiver. Wide receiver strong. I think this is one of my favorites right here, if I'm not mistaken. It's got bread sauce. Got direct snap. Inside zone. Go. It's one of those type of things. Yeah, we're getting down to the nitty gritty now. Inside zone. Okay. That's trio for wide receiver. Deuce close. Trio halfback weight. There's a trio halfback. Do we really need this? We're gonna have to go and do some. I don't think we need that one. Empty quads. Try to get our favorites in here. Empty quad, XCE. Base. So this is empty chips. I don't want that quads. Really didn't use that very much, so let's go with that. Cluster I didn't use. Slot left weak. Let's check out the slot left weak over here. The slot left weak. Around and desert you. Alright, so we got slot left weak. Slot left weak. first motion, halfback weak. See screen out of there. Take all the garbage out of it. Bubble out of it. Get all the garbage out. Box halfback strip. Box H-back strong. We actually did use it quite a bit. Okay. Chords, cluster. Okay. So cluster, box, empty tray stack, and ace slot offsets. Ace slot offset. Ace slot offset on bread and butter, boys. So we gotta get that one in there. So we're at the max for our plays. So what we need to do here is we need to go back and playbook. And we'll double check what we got going on here. So, slot, we got sweep. So this is what we really have for this. But there's no... How is there no run plays out of this? This is goal line. Goal line heavy, goal line normal. Okay, goal line heavy. So this is kind of like a bunch of quarterback stuff, really. Yeah, we'll see about that. Make sure we don't have anything in here that's unnecessary. ISO, DO. Pump, 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 pump. Okay, we're good there. Need everything there. I mean, this ace right here is kind of like redundant. I think we remove all of this. Slots. Sure we got no redundancy here. Speed option. Weak. Just want to make sure. Like I said, no redundancy. So jet pass fake zone, jet pass. So remove that. Okay. No redundancy is what we want to shoot for here. Where we're not running the same plays over and over. Or we don't have the same thing over. We'll have that does. Counter, we're not use that. So we got one dove there. Got some dove there. We'll keep the dive weak. Dive strong. Boom, 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 boom. Under load option. Tight slots. Surprised we don't have a stretch play here. Out of our tight slots. Okay, we should be able to add in an empty tray stack. And then add in our ace slot offset. USA. Zone. Alert. Big option. I think we're good to go right there. Our for adults. Okay. Empty tray stack. Empty tray stack. USA. So this is actually a pretty good formation. I like that one. Step levels. So we're gonna have to go to get 1, 2, 3. We're gonna remove 3 players. We got vertical shake and full burn. 1, 2 lot per. Corn dog. I think we're gonna have to keep the corn dogs in there. The USA. Surely we gotta have some redundancies in here, right? Shit. Somewhere. Midline read. Get rid of the midline read. I think we almost got everything. Pretty close to it anyway. Throwback. Staunch. Quad. I like that little bubble right there. Tree. I mean, we're at 3 plays, but we need to really. So empty tray stack. Empty tray stack. We need to get that finished up. Empty tray stack. I mean, there's some formations in here we're not getting. I know there is. Empty tray stack. This one, this one. Okay, so we got the bucks, slot clusters. Got everything there is good to go. And I wish I could really remember which one that halfback. There's a halfback swing pass. It's a really good play. Starboy, Tria, Trips halfback weak, maybe? Trips halfback weak. Let me see. In there somewhere. See if it's Trips halfback weak. Trips halfback. So double swing. So it's got to be here somewhere. It's a double pass is what it is, but I'm not sure. Not sure what formation it was. I know what it was not. Was it a normal Y off? Let's go take a look at normal. Could have been normal Y off. It could have been normal as well. How did that pass normal so quick? So we don't have just a straight up normal, huh? Interesting. Normal way. See if we see the double pass here. Half that pass. Don't see it there. So normal Y off. HP swing. Still looking for the freaking double pass. Swing. Sorry. So double pass or half pass? Swing. Double pass or the half pass? Gotta be here somewhere on one of these. Well, it's not that. Go up. It's not trips tied in. Trips. Spread. U off trips. Maybe it was U off trips. I just can't remember which one it was in. I'd hate to load up 26 just to get into a practice game real quick to find it, but I mean, we could. We could always do that. U off trips. Let's check the U off trips and then we'll check trips. If we can't find it, we'll just go back in there and see which one it was in. So, U off trips. U off trips, straight up trips. Let's see if it's some straight up trips. When I was there, man, I tried to picture this. Double pass rail. So there's one double pass right there. So let's switch the double pass I'm thinking of has the running back go out on a motion and then a dude going deep. Return. Okay, so I mean I've gone through pretty much everything. Wing trips. We'll check out wing trips. Like I said, if we have to, we'll just load it up. That wing trips. Which we might have to go ahead and do that. Wing trips. This may be it. Maybe why I haven't seen it yet, because we don't have this in there. I mean, I see the... I don't see it here. Unless wing trips, which is on there. Alright, it is what it is. I'm not gonna sit here and go through everything. We are going to save new. Just gonna go sport. Scoring offense at one. Ooh, yeah. Great defense. We're going to start with the 6, of course. Quit without saving because it's bringing up a 325. 326. So why is it bringing up a 335 instead of 326? It's interesting. That's right. So I'm guessing they're calling the 335 is the 326. But I don't. It's an interesting coverage stick where it drops back and puts the safety there. Oh. Rock the cradle of love. So some high on, some high over, some penny, some mint, some odd ghost, some more penny, some spirit. So what's the difference? We got 3 high penny. And what's up with... So penny was pretty good last year. Hot blitz, corner blitz, side blitz, slide rubber, double. So I have the penny in there for sure. Split. Split might be decent to bring in this. Ow. Stack. We got high on. High over. Pretty much all the 335 is what we want. Oh no. 335, then we got the mint. Stick in here, add some mint to minty fresh. Make sure we don't have anything double there. Cover 3 does, cover 3 does strong. Really? Let's go. Flex. We're gonna have it. We're gonna figure out what defense we like on this game. It is what it is. 3-4. We want some 3-4 even. That's a 3-4 odd. Stop pinch butt. Got some 3-4 odd. 3-4 over. Over Ed. 3-4 tight. She's already in there. Tight tech. We gotta do a little research on these defenses here. That's interesting right there. Cover one cubic and paint spy. Let's throw this one in there just to check it out. See what's up on it. Got the there, of course. If we want it. Yeah. The land down under. I don't know if we want a 425. 3, a little 4-4 would be nice. A little 4-4, a little 5-2. That is good. What are we got on dime? We got 50 million dimes here. What do we already have? Dime 326. 236. An old week, normal. Just a little dime normal. Dollar, we got some dollar up in here. Pump. A little sugar. A little sugar and a little dollar. Go on these things. We got all the gold lines. Good deal. Nickels. There's a nickel 42. Mug. Double mug. Just the double mug. The muggy. I have the mug up in there. We got the 3. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of this one with all that drop coverage. Load my. Double wide receiver stuff. Got some 33 jack. One double tight end. Blitz. Whole action. Double on wide receiver. I don't know why we need 15 men at the same time, but it is what it is. Flat, silver sheet, Brocket Willie, single, double man. So double mug's interesting. Got some double mug up there. We got wide. So I'm assuming wide is probably supposed to counter wide formation, so let's throw this in there. Prevent, yeah, prevent. 2-5. He's got overwatch. Yeah. Three fives all off. A little 4-3 or 4-6. Put a little bear off in there. Let's go back up here. Maybe check out some of this right here. This 2-5 situation. Check out some of the 2-5. Look, it's almost lunchtime. See what I think. We'll be on here for 2 hours making our freaking playbooks. It's been ridiculous. Machine gun. Bulletproof fly. So there's a 425 and then there's 326. 326 guys. Got all kinds of audibles we need to set as well. Kind of feel like we should just go back in and do these later on. What I want to do is I want to defense one. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna go in there and set our playbooks up. Settings. Skill. Coach adjustments. Auto press pass protection. Oh, Is any of this going to be for the actual playbook? There's a lot of settings here. It's not what we're looking for. There we go. Offense, defense. Sweet. That's what we wanted there. Randomized favorite team. Play block, so on and so forth. There. Wear and tear. Impact. Cat stack on the back. You know, I'm going to reduce this slightly. I noticed that the wear and tear seems a little bit excessive on this game, so we're going to reduce normal tackle, hit stick wear and tear, hit down to 40, cut stick down to 40, defender tackle, advantage impact, sack impact, put it down to 40, raw. Move this slider to the right to increase the amount of wear and tear recovery between normal tempo plays. I'd say this needs to go up a little bit. Per timer. 40. In-game healing reserve. Okay, placement accuracy, small pass lead. I think that right there, I think it's going to make a big difference. Defender, tackle, and impact. So move this slider to the right to increase the amount of wear and tear generated where the tackler has the advantage of the physics and momentum. We're going to reduce that down to 4. Catch tackle. So that way we keep the wear and tear on. I just think it's a little excessive on this game. I notice it's kind of in excess as far as the wear and tear, so we'll knock that down just a bit there. Crossplay, all that good stuff, penalties. Make sure we get our penalty sets. We're into the kicker off. Okay, I think that's exactly what we want. We're going on to our dynasty here. Like Los Angeles. Oh, whoa. Alright, a little Maryland action up in here. Let's go Maryland, baby. Something international. So we'll go coach. We're going to go scheme the playbook. Hopefully I can set this to my... How annoying is this that I can't set this to my custom playbook? So what's up with that? You know what I mean? Like last year we could set this to our custom playbook and be good to go, but this year we can't do that. So I'm gonna go right over here and we're gonna check something. Right, this is the slowest moving thing I've ever seen in my life because it wants to keep loading all these formations. Weird sheet. I love you so. Man, that is ridiculous, bro. Selecting the playbook is extreme. Just so I can see if I can get my custom playbook on. Which, like I said, last year they had to. Yeah, I think they had to go and make an adjustment to where we could do that, but so I have to change it every time. But I'll go in here and check this and see if not, and we'll just put it on. We'll put it on one of these generics, that way we don't have to run through it. Okay, spread, option. Yep, so it's not gonna want me to do it. So going backwards is like stupid slow. I don't know why it was. Okay, we'll just leave on spread options. 6 is fine. Maybe on my edit coach. Let me go over here to edit coach and see. We might be able to do it. Yeah, let's see. No, of course. Yeah. There was definitely an option somewhere that allowed us to do that. Maybe it's in the settings. Check and see if it was in the settings. I'm pretty sure this. Sure. Let's go into Dynasty settings and see if that was there. Settings, maybe. Maybe we can do it here. Do it.
Cooking narration volume set to 100. Menu narration option is set to off.
Okay. Do we need to change our sliders on our wear and tear here? Oh, we're good to go. So running into the kicker, practice off and on. Okay, so I bet we're gonna probably have to change this. Still, I don't see a wear and tear option on this. Minimal speed threshold, we'll turn this up to 60, like that. All that stuff usually tends to be pretty nice. As far as that goes, just check it and see. Yeah, we're just gonna reduce this down just because I don't feel like it's too high, so 40 on the set, 40 on the block, impact block, play recovery, 60. Week to week. Max players usually transfer 30%. I think that's fair. You know, did they really cap that? I don't think they did, but in our case, let's go 15. Something crazy happens, we lose 15. I'm fine. Who don't call? Believe. Okay. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters. We're gonna actually back out of here and get, but I'm gonna check and see what let's see what it shows are. Oh, nice. Okay, so it does. So if you set it up in the actual settings, then you're good to go. So cool. I got my offense, got my defense. I'm gonna play a game, but I am going to not use the controller I'm using right now because it's not my wired controllers. Let me duck out of here right quick. Just click this. Turn it off. Yeah. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Who are we gonna call? You better call. Let's see if the game plays any different than what it did yesterday.
Go Rams, hotty toddy.
Who are you gonna call? Ultimate Team, Dynasty, continue. We only got one going on right now so far. Don't get caught alone. Team settings. We're going to go against the wind, crowd. Let's stripe it up. Go with the red. Who are you gonna call? I guess we should have told the crowd to wear red since we're wearing all red.
Welcome to College Park, Maryland. SCU Stadium.
Who are you gonna call?
As the Snake Pit.
We're gonna call up them.
A staple of the college football environment. Color-coordinated schemes in the stands.
Boston makes me
Students, alumni, all fans have band together to try to make life miserable for these visitors.
Go.
It's the Virginia Tech Hokies and the Maryland Terrapins. Along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe, some interesting storylines setting up in this one.
Guys, Virginia Tech has been one of those programs who had so much success during the Beamer years. This was a program to contend with, and now James Franklin is trying to be the guy that brings them back to that former
Makes
glory.
me
We will see
feel
if he can
good.
get the Hokies off to a great start, and if he is the right man for this job. Back to you.
I thought college
Thank you,
football
Holly.
too
Really looking forward to this matchup. just take a knee in this drive.
It feels a
will
little
start
bit
at the
faster.
25.
Not gonna lie, it
So
feels
the
like
Virginia
switching
Tech
feels a
Hokies
little bit
offense
quicker.
will go to work first.
Gonna have to
And
get
it'll
back
be up to this
into
transfer sophomore quarterback to pilot
mode
this attack.
of,
Everybody wants to make big plays, but he's got to take them when they're available and not force things. They give it to the freshman, his first carry. Breaks into the
you
open.
miss it.
They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. The Hokies in the hurry up.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
They'll give it to him again. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
So,
Guys, let's
on
step
my
back here and chat
shells,
Virginia Tech. The good news
the
about
shells are
starting
left
the
and
season
right.
outside the
Just
top
on this one.
25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can
Switch is
sneak
a
up
little
on a
bit
few teams,
different.
but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. I mean,
Still
recent
gonna
years, you
have to
saw
get
it
a-
with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the
Oh,
day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU
Wrapping
reached the
up.
national championship game a few years
Start
back.
wrapping
No one
up.
expected much of them that season either, so you never know. What's important is what people
So
believe
is
inside
the-
your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year, and they get a chance to start strong here in week 1.
Serving.
They started this drive with a big play, but now they
What a
need a
nice
conversion to
little
keep it
serve.
alive on 3rd down.
Look there.
Motion from the back. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
Yes,
And the
sir. Let's go.
incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Probably
So they're going
completed
to
that
send out the
one.
field goal unit to try a long way. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to
Good
have
try,
to
yeah.
show it from 56 yards out.
Let's get this
From
crowd pumped up. Let's go.
56 yards out, what a power
All right, so we're
leg.
gonna have to get used
Never
to
a
what
doubt
new
about
playbook
that
here.
one.
And the kicker starts the year perfect. Nice job, nice way to start the year. The offense takes the football down the field. Yeah, you want to get touchdowns, but getting points on the
Let's go.
first drive to start the season,
There we go.
really nice job by this unit.
The
Call it
Terrapins
this
offense
old
will now
fair
get its
catch
first chance
drive.
with the football. And his junior tight end
I
is
just gotta
a
get
steady,
settled into this new
productive
game.
piece of their attack. They say the tight end's always open, and he seems to always be, and he's always making big plays.
There's a lot of great attributes about a tight end, like the size, the physicality. This guy, though, what sticks out the most is the speed. You want to play him man-to-man, put a linebacker on him, that's a problem. You put a safety on him, he's still got good enough speed and size to go win. Palmer, this guy, they put him everywhere, and he wins because of that blazing speed.
It's really crazy to think about that he might actually be their fastest. If you had everybody lined up at receiver, tight end, just running vertical routes, he might actually be the fastest. And Dave, we've even seen him on film run away from cornerbacks as well in man coverage. Nobody can seem to catch up with this guy. A very unique skill set for a tight end.
And this will be incomplete. A
Feel
big
like,
hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the
It should
connection
show
last
that.
time.
I don't
Let's see
know
if
why
they
it's
throw
not
it again.
showing this, but I want it to,
Looking for a man. It's Washington. That's caught. It's Webb.
but we'll
And
definitely
he's
get the
able to
hands up
shed
on the
one
ball.
tackle, but still, just a very
Going
short
down that
gain.
route.
And the Terrapins moving quickly to the line. Reads it, fires complete. He's got first down yardage across
Definitely
the
getting jammed
50.
up. And
They'll
this
mark it
crap
at the
right here.
49.
This, I mean,
Following the completion,
I
we get
can't
a
stand
stoppage
it.
to check
And the
out the
beta
injured
is
player.
so bad.
Medical personnel
Play
out there
faking
checking
injuries.
on this senior defensive
On
back.
this right here is just so
The
bad.
Terrapins are rolling
Go with the
down
little
the
corn
field.
dog. Corn dogs on
Wide
that,
receiver
so,
comes in motion.
corn dog toss.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose
Little
3
corn
yards on the
dog
play.
toss right there.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14.
So we do.
And this
Do we
offense
have
gets
our
nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Fleming. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. And the Terrapins will line it up on 1st and 10.
And it's hard to imagine a defense losing the big fella, losing the tight end, but where was the coverage? Something broke down right there between linebackers and safeties to try to figure out where he was. He's the beneficiary. Catches the football, a lot of grass in front of him to make a big play.
Now my dudes are getting freaking injured.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He wants to change this route. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. That's caught. It's Howard.
So the issue I have with this guy here is
Really
his
close to
contact
that
should
first
not
down
be
marker,
bumping.
but they
There's
stop
no
him
reason
just a
why.
bit short.
It's just like there's nothing. It's like their response to
Looking downfield, it's
not
Washington.
wanting people to run
He'll
the
throw
play.
it. And the deflection by the
Super
defense. Great
freaking
play on
annoying.
3rd down brings us to 4th.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his
Having them
progressions.
bump.
There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
Yeah.
Complete out of the backfield.
Yeah, having these dudes just
He's
constantly
brought
bumping
down, but not before he picks
on
up the
these
1st
plays
down and
is
a gutsy call to keep this drive
it's
alive.
annoying.
Oh, and I love that play call on 4th down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield. Behind the defense, he makes the catch and keeps the drive alive.
He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. He's looking to throw.
Yeah, I have that
Oh,
straight
they
with just
had the
completely
screen
null
all
and void now.
set up on 1st down, and he
Super
couldn't
annoying.
make the
Like I
catch.
said, taking away
After
plays
getting
that there's
nothing, it's
nothing
2nd and
wrong.
goal
with
from the
it.
6. Back to pass. Big guy
I
smells
mean,
it. That completion.
I just don't
has
get. I
him
don't get
right
the
on
whole point of
doorstep. They'll
making
mark it at the
the
1.
halfback screen completely
The
null and void.
Terrapins are in the hurry up.
Guess that's what we're doing.
Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal.
Hurry up and wait screen the way the dude just gets stuck with it. It's pointless to run it. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing wrong with the way the halfback
So
screen
really
is.
no surprise in the opening
I
drive.
don't-
They keep feeding him the
I don't know
football.
why.
He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
Changing
And the
plays
extra
if there's
point
nothing
makes it
wrong.
7-3.
I get
That is
getting
what
rid
they
of
mean
the
when they say ball control. A 14
hot routes out of it. I
drive.
get not
And
letting
they
people
capped it
roll
off
out
with a
or
1-yard
whatever
punt.
quarterback. But now just completely just take it out of the game now. Like, why is it even in the game?
Fielded in the end
You
zone.
can't
It's
even
Keith.
run it.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone.
Maybe it
He'll be
works
stopped at
better,
the
I guess.
15.
With,
Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. A little bit of
Maybe it
feeling
works
each
better
other
with
out
better
there down
offense.
7-3 as they open this drive. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Brown. He goes out of bounds just
That's
short
what I'm
of the
saying,
30
man.
at the
That's what I'm
29-yard line, and when you're backed up,
I'm over here hearing
execution
myself,
like that at a premium.
Yeah. I can't
Pulls
adjust
it in,
fast
it's
enough
Green.
with the.
Tackled almost
the new stuff,
immediately
I'm
there,
gonna
well
have to
short
get,
of the first down. They
I'm gonna
got
have to get
3
into
on the
the
last
lab
pass. Here
and get
comes
some
2nd and
more
7.
adjustment playout type things.
Keeps it on the bootleg. Fires to the big fella. And he's down at the 41.
Big
That's a
hit,
first
kinda-
down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they
Kinda
try it
going,
again.
seems like.
Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on first down. Complete.
I love early in a game getting my
I'm gonna do
quarterback in
this
a rhythm.
with
Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
double mug action.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On the ground, it's Hawkins. And they make the stop,
Kind of one of
and
those
that
type of
will
deals.
likely
where
bring us
I'm
to
gonna
the
do
end of the
some
first
defenses
quarter.
that I already know. I don't really have to do a whole bunch to set them up. Just so that way I can.
We've reached the break. It's
Right,
Maryland with
we've
the
got
lead. as we get a look at the stats.
Possible W here.
So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Here comes the heat.
There we go.
He's sacked.
There we go. This little stop right there.
And the
And
Hokies decide to
yeah, we'll have to run a little bit more over this. And I would like to run, but that's just because we can't get on.
Oh, look at this thing. They may need a
Yes,
flight
we
attendant
now
on
we
that
haven't
one.
set all of our macros so
And the
on.
punt will hit at the one, just a
We'll go
little
there.
too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback
Still
and come out to the
green
20.
play.
Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin
Still
offense
big
ready
boy
to go.
tackles.
Last
Oh,
drive
now
went
we're
for
just
6.
gonna.
We'll see if they can
Now
do
we're
it
able to
again.
put D tackles there, but not offensive line. That's a sweet little change up they made right there. I guess they saw me putting
Offense
in
bringing in the big boys,
my
heavy
pancake
personnel.
tackles, and they didn't like
An
it.
unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
So they said nerf that, get rid of that. That's cool. That's cool. Whatever. That's what it is.
So
Get rid
frustrating
of
to see an
offensive
offense
linemen.
lose
We
track
got
of the play
defensive
clock
tackles
and
in
pick
there.
up a
It's good
penalty
enough.
like
You know what I
that.
mean? See what happens when we got a deep tackle.
The give to the back.
Yep, still good enough.
Breaks the tackle. Could be
Still a
an early.
pancake package.
He's
No,
got
no
enough for the
different.
first down. They'll spot it
No,
at
no
the
different.
37. And the
now we
Terrapins
got
get
deep
quickly
tackles
to
up
the
there.
line.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Pretty good effort on that one to
Still
work his
good.
way up to the 42.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Can't get him to the ground.
Yep. We're still going to be
They
able
knock
to
him
do
down,
it.
but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look at, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
You gotta love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimum gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow...
Yeah. Not exactly sure who my guys are here. William Smith. No, our freshman's good, but we're going to see. Smith's pretty good. Williams. So let's go with Smith.
Packers to run free and make stops.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Dropping back, it's Washington. Flushed out of the pocket. Finds his big tight end. Carrying the ball with attitude down to the 42. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
Before I knock it
come to
too
the line
hard,
with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down.
Well, the running back did a nice job there,
I mean,
keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first
I
down.
guess it's still
They stop him
doable,
almost
but
immediately. Short gain there and still
we're
will
really
look
going
around to
to
cover and pick
have
up
to
the
judge
first.
the defensive line.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the
Otherwise,
screen.
it's not really
Almost
easy
broke
to
this
do.
one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down.
Hey.
It's picked off, and they ruin the
Okay.
drive with a turnover.
That was picked
He
off all
couldn't
day
quite
long.
get
He was
loose
out
on
there
that
right
return,
there.
but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
Doable, but they have
QB
that
never
score.
saw the
You said
defender.
like that,
He's
like
staring
you
his
said, but
receiver
if the
down,
defensive line's
telegraphing
coming
his
at
throw,
you,
and the DB jumped all over that.
so
Let's see if
usable.
they can get something going
Usable
here
that
late
way.
in the half.
Not right.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Hokies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this
Time
team is
to
finding
pick
themselves
that
in a hole
ball.
here in the first half is This has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Makes the catch.
Good
No
defense.
chance to run, but still a solid
Good defense.
pickup on
Gets good
that one.
defense.
Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it
Make
over
our
a chance to tie or even
substitutions.
take the lead before the break.
Favorites.
And the Hokies will punt this one away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball.
We really haven't gotten real deep into the defensive adjustments.
Catches it cleanly at the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line.
We'll make some changes and do some things.
The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field.
Let's go with
Well, they
Howard.
had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Wants to throw. It's Washington. He'll pull it down and run. There he goes. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the
Love
scramble.
to see the running back get there. Why not?
Looking downfield on 1st down. They'll run the screen. Give him 9 on that one. Sets up a 2nd and 1. And the Terrapins want to crank the tempo.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Catch in the middle. It's Williams.
I feel like it's definitely
Dragged
playing
down
better
at the
than what
39,
it
but
was.
he's got 5 yards, and they'll move the sticks.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go faster, seeing it here.
Got his man. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Got a man. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the
I don't
first
know why
down.
it keeps running up the players right there. There's something like that.
On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. Not able to get
Okay, we're gonna
outside.
go.
They tried to run wide, and they got nothing. It'll be 4th down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum
No,
and
of
get the
course they
football
got
back.
aggressive.
Stop in the backfield.
Of course
and
they
they'll
got
turn it over on downs.
aggressive. Let's go ahead
Great
and stay
push and
back.
penetration from that defensive front.
Let's not get stupid when it comes
They're going to throw it to start the drive. Fires to the wideout. Got a man. It's
to
Brown.
okay.
He'll be stopped and
We'll
forced
come
out of
back
bounds.
up,
Mark it at the
up,
47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. To the air on 1st down.
Caught me. It freaking
The
caught me.
pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Not many
Hell
receivers
no.
like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to.
Looking deep down the right side. Incomplete. He took a shot on the
So it could have been better, could have been
final
worse. It
play.
is what it is. We're still getting used to all the
We've
different
played 2 quarters
adjustments and
here, and
everything.
we
Playbook's
have time,
definitely
and
a
we
lot
will now
better.
check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. The
We
Hokies
left
will kick it
2
away to crank up
scores.
the second half.
You know, we could have scored twice. 2 more times.
And no chance at a return
It's,
here. They'll start this
really, it
drive
could
at
be
their
a
own 25.
push it could be up, but
Maryland's offense comes out ready to go on the attack. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
There's some room.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Bringing the heat. Hit hard.
Sometimes you guys gotta get
on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams.
Let's take a look at this. Yeah, he just beat him.
Struggling. I mean,
he just beat my
the
tackle.
offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Ample time.
I mean, talk about completely like. I mean, nobody's open, bro. Let me take a look at that again. Like, freaking nobody's open, bro. Covering everything. Well, no, we had 2 dudes. We had 2 dudes over there. It is what it is.
But the defense comes out
on top
with a pick.
Wide receivers, you know,
gotta do a better job of our pre-snap read. That
right?
was
Like they're always open, aren't they? According to them. And I tell you what, it's hard to be a quarterback because
I thought
when they
everything
do
was
throw
just
that
pretty
hand up
much
there,
covered.
you want to throw them the
Really
football. You
good.
want them to have confidence. You want to force feed them. You want them to really have that confidence at an all-time high. Sometimes you force them a little bit too much. The defense takes advantage like they did right now.
And the Hokies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll move the tight end. Keeping it on the ground inside.
That's the thing. We got to scoot over with that.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
I don't know if
Here's
it's
this
enough.
offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Quarterback keeps it. Maybe a crease.
I mean, come on. Dude, on a draw. On a half or quarterback draw, bro. Like, seriously.
Grab the lead here in the second.
Why? Like, why? Why are we letting that happen? That is such trash, bro. That is such garbage. Look at the blocks over there. Well, dude's just getting freaking manhandled over there.
The defense
Whatever.
Coming into this game, they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well.
Frustrating for sure when we see
and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Looking downfield, it's Washington. Finds us back in the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Terrapins come to the line in the hurry-up. Handoff to the single running back. Oh, he's got some space. They get him out of bounds. Couple yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
Those outside runs, if they can get the edge like they do, great job on the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle. Safeties come up and tackle. As opposed to linebackers or big defensive players, you get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality against guys that usually cover and don't come up and make tackles.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. And the Terrapins are moving quickly down the field.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together. Put a drive like this together now. Let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They've got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Working that left side now. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. The Terrapins trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They just keep firing. A little release to the back. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down. And nothing doing there.
I feel like I'm playing on ice.
Clock stops as Virginia Tech calls its first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw. It's Washington. Fires to the tight end. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Virginia Tech wants to take a moment. They call their 2nd timeout. And they'll have to be very judicious as they only have 1 timeout remaining. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal.
It's like I'm talking about, bro. Like, these dudes are covering like Deion freaking Sanders, bro. I've got the leverage. I have the leverage. The dude's faster. Like, how's he not getting open?
And we are dead even after the field goal here in the 3rd.
Dudes are covering
like touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the
dude's
middle,
faster. I've got the leverage. It's man
down the
coverage.
road that I can trust this guy.
There's no planet that should not be. The dude should be open.
25-yard line.
You know what I mean? Like, we're running the routes for the receiver. Before the receiver runs it. Like, what?
In this one, they'll try to put together a drive. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to
Stuck
go.
on him like this. Like I said, I get it, bro.
He's to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there.
Leverage matters. Like, I mean, like now all of a sudden it doesn't. You know what I mean?
And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back?
And that was good defense again. And unfortunately, we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Hokies will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into
We'll get it
this one.
figured out, but man,
On his way back from the
making
20.
all my reads.
Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area.
Turning it
Come on, D-Tackle, get out there and
he'll
look
get it
at
up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
Bingo, Ruben, bingo, Ruben.
Right back to the well. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down.
I feel like I
It's
want to put
2nd and 9.
Cersei back in, but
To the air, it's Washington. Over the middle, it's Smith. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it right at midfield.
And to say he has trust in his running back catching the football is an understatement. I mean, there was 2 guys on him. Like, he was absolutely covered, but he still makes the play. And he does that a lot, man. He's a game breaker. He's a guy that can make big plays for this offense. If I'm the QB, though, I might be a little bit careful.
Yeah, it's pointless.
And
It's like I said, it's pointless because the dude's just standing there.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming in the
not
game.
even
Talking
gonna
to
get
coaches,
going to look for
we
the
want to
ball.
keep him in the pocket. We
So
don't
it's
want to
kinda
let him use
pointless
his
even
wheels.
doing
He's fast, he's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
He's got him. They'll
Get
make the
it,
stop
and then-
about 3 yards short of the first down. 4th down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Like,
It's
bro,
incomplete in the deep.
why? Why is that happening right here on this? So, angle route. Why is my running back, instead of running his angle route outside where he's supposed to be, he runs it up the middle of the field? Why? Right into the offensive lineman. So explain that. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's just, dude, like this game is, you can't change much, right? So we can't change much on football.
Nice job
But it's
blanking the
like, I
receiver out
swear,
wide. The
dude,
defense,
it's
you
like
could
they
tell,
changed
they knew
things
they were going for it. They had a game
just to
plan.
go
They
and
get
fix
the
it
big
later.
stop and
Like,
turn it
what
over to
is
their
the point
offense.
in that? None. Absolutely
Run
none,
inside.
right?
It's Heath.
There's no point. Why would he run
Defense
that
makes a
route
stand as
directly
their
into
clock
the
runs
line
down to 0.
instead of outside where he's
They
supposed to?
fought tooth and
Right?
nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats.
You can't change much in the football game, but then it's like, then they change crap like that. Like, just so that you know. Super
This is when
freaking annoying,
winning
bro.
plays are
It's already,
made,
it's already,
and we start
you know what I
right
mean? It's
now
already
in the
hard
fourth.
enough with all the coverages. Changed as far as all the zone coverage and all the other stuff. And now we got
So the final
defenders
period
playing
starts with a
like
second down play.
Deion freaking Sanders every play.
Looking to fire. Under pressure.
And I'm having to do
down
this
he
like
goes
every
at the
freaking round
33.
to stop. You know
And
what
you're
I mean?
seeing the pass rush on the second
I'm
play of
gonna
the
have to go
drive.
over
They
here and
dial
pray.
it up. Look at the speed and athleticism this
I gotta
defense
do my
has as
pray
they corral the
coverage.
quarterback for a loss.
Pray that nobody gets wide open.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And the Hokies
Like I
will send
said,
out the punt
there's,
unit.
I mean,
Doesn't say much for your
I don't know.
drive
Maybe
when
that's
you're
what they're
looking
doing on
forward to
fourth
the
down.
punt.
Maybe on fourth down to give people free stops. I
Just
guess maybe
needs a
that's what we're
crack
doing.
to get a return. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of
He's
moves,
pulling
and
it.
a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds.
Put Cersei back.
The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for
Yeah,
this offense
Cersei's
here, it'd be
definitely
nice to hit
slow.
an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of the explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. It's Washington. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. First down here as we dive into the college football season. A week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Gets it out fast.
Like I'm having to
And the
get
defense
down
had
and
that
take
one
it
well covered. Just a short game
all
there.
the time.
And the Terrapins want to pick up the tempo. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air on 2nd down. He's got his man, makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Gonna look downfield again. Stepping to the right. He's gonna
Come
take
on,
off.
baby. Give up.
This
baby.
defense fully aware that he
Yeah,
can
of
run. They
course.
stop him after a short gain.
Which is a really nice job there on that third down, trying to get after this quarterback. And obviously they're not able
We
to
already
make
know
the
they're
play in the
gonna be super
backfield, but
aggressive.
really nice job pursuing. You see the athleticism and the speed they have, how they
Come
play
on.
as a unit together. Only giving up a little bit of a gain and now setting up fourth down.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not
We already
work.
know.
And Virginia
Super
Tech sends
aggressive.
the offense onto the field.
Like I said, I feel
So
I
here
just
they are, a chance to put together a game-winning drive and a tie game in the final
they
moments.
get it. They get it. Give me the
Seems
ball.
incomplete to the right.
Oh,
Good
my
pickup, but
goodness.
a little bit short of the sticks.
Right there, bro. Like
The
that should have
Hokies
been.
with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
Should have been a first down.
Looking for space, it's Hawkins. They'll knock
Come
him
on,
down
baby.
for a
Let's
loss
get
of a
this
couple. The crowd is going to tell you the result of this one. They are into it on this huge 3rd and 3. They'll move the wide receiver.
Wish I could do my
They'll
shifts. You
try
know
to
what
get
I mean?
it through the air.
Wish I could do my
Takes the
freaking
easy one to the
defensive line
back.
shifts.
Got room at the 35. Offense on the
Yeah.
move. A big play there.
I'm gonna have
Gets
to be
it
in
the 30.
practice freaking.
And the Hokies will have it 1st and 10.
Well, there's a lot of
The-
different
the
ways you can
next
find
10
explosive
days.
plays throwing the football. And one
Get
of them is just
all my
getting this
changes,
guy the
man.
ball out of the
And I'm
backfield.
sitting
He's
on
got a
that
very
just watching
unique
you
skill
milk
set,
this freaking
really
pot,
soft
man.
hands, and he's a good route runner as well. And that was a critical third down, pitch and catch explosive play for the offense.
Unleashes one deep. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the
Don't
back
you let him
corner
do
of the
that.
end zone. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Working that wide receiver screen. Could not make
There we
his way
go.
to the corner.
There we
The
go.
clock has stopped
That's
and
a
we've
good
reached
stop
the
there.
2-minute timeout.
So they call a timeout. It's a 2-minute timeout.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world.
Miss it. Come on.
He got it! And now they've taken the lead in the final 2 minutes and set the stage for
So I have
a
not been
great
able to
finish.
score at all.
Well, the offense and special teams did their job, right? Here late in the fourth quarter, they put themselves now in position to
The
win this
second
game.
quarter.
It all comes down
I've
to
got
the
to put
defense.
no
If
points
they
on the
deliver,
board since
they
it's
get
over.
the stop, they
That's
win this game.
A little bit backed up to start this
Freaking
drive
right.
from their own 18-yard line. Back to pass, it's Washington. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Clock
Why is it
still
doing
running, and
that
they have to
when
get
I flip the
everybody
play?
lined up.
And the offense
Why
gets
does
the
it keep
ball out
showing
pretty
that
quick,
player?
but man,
What
if
am
you're
I
going to
doing?
do that, that's fine. But we got to
It's
get the
causing
first
it.
down, or we got to get out of bounds so we can stop the clock. This offense, they've got to execute a little.
Caught, and he's got room. Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
The defense has their hands full trying to
They
stop
can't
this
all
guy
be
in the
trapped.
slot. They're going to have
All
to
these
figure
have
something
that
out
screen
to
pass.
bracket
Can't
him,
all be that,
try and get
right?
two bodies around and maybe get some safety help as well.
Maybe they
because
can
right
do
now, they do not have
Maybe
the
they can
answer
do
for
it.
this guy.
Maybe all of it.
Can't make the catch. It's incomplete, and that
I'm guessing
drop
that's
might have
just what
cost
they
him a big play on first down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass.
Bro, like,
And it'll be incomplete. This is
I
some
can't find
physical
him, man.
pass defense.
Third and long,
At
defense
all.
knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they're going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking blitz here. You better get rid of this one quick.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. He was
Garbage,
fighting his way
bro.
toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. They're going to go from their own side to the line quickly. A big play here.
I feel like I almost can't call anything. You know what I mean? I feel like seriously, like I can't call anything right there.
Gotta have it here on 4th down.
Yeah, exactly.
And
I
here's
feel like
the
I can't
third
call anything
interception
right
of
now.
the night. Might as
Like
well
it doesn't
finish
matter
with
what
one.
I call, they're gonna cover it. So frustrating, bro. Nothing. Nothing. There's nothing there. Absolutely nothing. Can't throw it to anybody. Because they're running the freaking route before the receiver does. Look at that. Like, come on, man.
The defense comes up with a turnover, and they can take a knee if they choose from here on out.
And how about the defense coming
You know
up with
what I
a
mean?
big play late in this football game?
Dude.
Offense trying to put something together, but man, they anticipated
It's
pass.
terrible.
They played with great vision in the back end, broke on the football, Palmer, and they called game.
Yeah,
No.
they had the lead. They knew the
And I
offense
can't
was
pick
probably
nothing
going to
up,
have
right?
to be throwing the
We can't get it. We can't get no picks at all
They'll ride
because the dude's just alligator on everything. Let me take a look. Dude's alligator arm and everything. Like, get out of here with that crap, bro.
Browns after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. The Hokies inside the final minute trying to protect the lead and the ball. Here's a hit. Going to try to pop one on the screen.
Yeah.
They'll
Yeah,
give him
that's
4
fine.
on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6.
That's ball game. Can't put. You couldn't
We
even
get a
put. You
timeout
couldn't
here
even move the
taken
ball.
by the
Couldn't do
Terrapins.
anything.
That will be
All
their
right,
first.
okay.
And they'll
Yep.
still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game.
All their players turn into Deion freaking Sanders.
From the gun,
Best
the running back
cornerbacks
has
on
it.
the freaking planet. Just let
Here's
him score.
got enough
Doesn't matter.
space.
Let him
He's
score.
loose and he'll take it to the house.
That's so
Touchdown,
frustrating. It's so frustrating, bro.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail meat coffin, great execution by this offense.
Can't put any
This game
points on the
away.
board because you can't
And
do
they
anything.
tacked on the extra point.
Because the dudes run the routes for the receivers.
And here's the return.
I knew this
He
was going to
hoping for
happen.
something
Last
a
struggle
little more
against freaking Army.
dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
Right.
Maryland's offense comes out ready to go on the attack. No time to feel sorry for yourself here, Jesse. There's still a chance, but you've got to get it going now.
No doubt. 2-possession game at this point, right, David? Not a lot of time left, so execution has to be at a premium here.
Cannot
Yeah,
do
and
it.
I probably want to go fast. I want to throw the football. I don't know how many possessions I got left. I got to make them all count.
Maryland uses its 2nd timeout.
I'll tell you, I'm
And
not.
they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal.
I'm not going to turn it off. I won't turn it off.
Looking for a man. It's Washington.
I'm sitting here watching this.
Makes the grab.
Absolute first
Still
down.
running at the 40. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Wants to throw on 1st down. Buys a little time with his feet.
That's
Fires on the
garbage,
move.
bro.
And it's his
That's garbage
4th
right there.
interception of the game. Got some room to
Dudes,
run.
are you trying to tell me
It's
that this
gonna be a
dude is
pick
going to
six.
turn into freaking Michael Jordan right now? Bro, and catch that? Let me see this. All right, whatever, bro. It's just a terrible throw. Dude's wide freaking open. Awful throw.
Now Virginia Tech.
Oh.
Game is essentially over right now. You wonder if it's really
Like I said, I
necessary
knew this
to
was going to
jack up the
happen.
score like
I'm
this.
just going to, yeah.
It
I'm
might
just
not be
gonna cover
necessary,
it.
but I
Yeah,
won't be
yeah.
forgotten. I can tell you that.
I can't
because
stand
coaches,
having to make
they don't
any
forget things
adjustments
like
on
this
the
late
slide
in
if the
games. You
game
want to
comes
run the
up
score,
because,
get that extra
like I
touchdown.
said, I think it's
I'll get the
garbage.
chance in the
You
future
guys
to do
have
this
worked
back
on the
to you.
game all
I like
year,
it. Just keep it in the back of your mind.
and that should
And he
not.
takes
There's
this
no
from
way the
inside
dude
the
should be
5.
running around the corner.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody's
Shouldn't
staying in their
happen.
range, and they'll stop him at the 16. After this, it'll be a wrap.
Shit.
From the gun, running back gets the give.
Yeah,
And he will
That's
go
fine.
nowhere on
Moving
the
right
final
along.
play of the game.
moving
Sometimes
right
it-
along with this bullshit. It's just so choppy and crap. It just feels like crap, dude. That's what it is. Not a surprise. They're going to come out and say, well, it's a work in progress, and for the next 3 months, they're going to do a whole bunch of patches, put a whole bunch of patches out, and then the game's going to actually play the way it should in the first game. You didn't have a year to work on it, right? So now we're going to have to go in here to this stupid-ass gameplay sliders and make a bunch of adjustments because it's absolute trash. Pass coverage. There we go. We're going to have to dumb this pass coverage down to about 30. just because it should have been done that way to begin with. Now we'll see if the players play like freaking Deion Sanders now. You know what I mean? Like, get out of here with that, dude. So annoying. Can't stand it. Take a look at this. This dude is super interested, right? But I can't get him. Okay, I guess we're sending the house on him too. I'm super frustrated with the gameplay right now. And this right here too, you know what I mean? I mean, yeah, influence right there. But yeah, very interested, and yet I'm not even on this board. How is it that I'm spending money on this dude? I've got him very interested, and I'm not even on this board. Whatever, dude. No, there's no consistency right now when it comes to that stuff. Like that I should be on his board right. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I should not be having to send the house at these players when their interest is all the way up. So, like I said, there's no consistency when it comes to that. Yeah, still not on the board there. Very interested there. So they got problems for sure. I mean, this game has got some issues, guys, that we need to work on. Set 5 there. There's no way I should not be up on every single one of these players, because I'm giving them my NAM money that I don't even want, and I've got their thing all the way up there. So, like I said, no consistency on this dude. I'm all the way. I'm up on this dude. I'm not even on the board. Not even on the board. Not even on the board. Not on the board. Not on the board. Over and over again. Not on the board. And then all the way up. All the way up. All the way up. Like, there's no consistency there. We need to make that more consistent. Annoying. The pass coverage all of a sudden. I can move the ball for half the game, then all of a sudden I can't move the ball at all because they're running the routes for me, which is insane. Should never happen. So now what do we got here? Got's very interested there. Like I said, no consistency. He's very disinterested, but that's fine. I'm not concerned about that. I could offer him more money. Let's take a look and see what happens. So he wants 130. That's the thing about him. So if we put it up, does it make a difference? I can get him back neutral. Then I have to offer him that money. Let's take a look and see what he is. He's running for speed. I think we're just going to duck out of here. I don't want to spend that kind of money with the dude. Get out of that dude. That money. Like I said, it's just not consistent, man. As far as spending points and spending money on the players. I've got 100 on this dude. He says neutral, but we got 2 bars left, right? And nothing. We're not even on the board. So. This dude right there, we got the pipeline. I have got him money, what he expects, he's neutral, and nothing. So there's just no consistency going on here as far as the recruiting wise. So he's very interested. I spent 5, and I do have a pipeline on him. Okay. Very interested there. Yeah, like I said, there's no consistency, man. Like, if you're gonna have this very interesting stuff, then it should be up for every one of them. Why is it not up for every one of them? Not even on the board on some of these dudes. Like, get out of here, guys. That's not right. That's definitely not correct. There's something up with that. Because like I said, it's not consistent whatsoever. So I got 240 points we could use. Let's go ahead and take a look. at the board. Like I said, the gameplay is just, it's not good yet. So field, have we looked at him at all? I've not looked at him at all. So 3-star dudes. Actually, let's take a look at the 4-star guys. Let's take a look and see who doesn't have an offer. No offers up here. Got edge rusher. We got a safety here with no offer. Let's check this safety out right now. Let's give him. I'm gonna take the social media off. These two dudes. Let's offer him a scholarship. He wants 170. So let's go. See, to get anything at all, I have to go up that high. So if I go in on him, even if I go in on him, I just need 2 boost. So yeah, it's kind of hard to make a decision on that. We'll offer the 170. See if it's happy with that. He's probably not going to be, but it is what it is. We'll take a look at these dudes up here. I don't feel like I should have to offer these dudes any more money at all. Let's just go to him. We're going to adjust his scholarship there. We'll go to him. Nobody's offering anything there but 50 points. 25 on him. So let's go right here. Go 10 on him this way. We added some points on him. Let's keep our NIL what we got right there. Super freaking annoying right now as far as what's going on. Super limited practice. Oh, we're gonna go full practice for everybody because we took a loss, boys. And we are all gonna be practicing, no matter what. Can we set everything? We set groups. Cool. That give us full on everybody. So if we just go through and set groups, that's the fastest way to do it. Yep, that's gonna be the fastest way to do it. Confirmation. Everybody's on fire, everybody's gaining points, it's looking like. It's good. Got 7 points to go there. Good deal. Throw a little boost right here. Super. Everybody is doing something. Let's see what we got. Okay, boost that's clapped out there already. Physical. We already have that. Elusiveness, quickness. That's a lot of points to boost that quickness up. Go with that elusiveness. So freaking. Once we found something that was working, and then all of a sudden the dude's just covering it. There's nothing we could do. Search. So there's agility. His hands. Not worried about his hands too much. I want to boost his route running. Let's max his route. Get him all the way boosted up. Route running. Take a look at all of them and boost all their freaking route. That's one of the major problems I had last game was apparently nobody could route run. I don't know. Catching wasn't really an issue for us. Last game. We'll boost it. Make sure people can catch the football. Everybody on the team. We're gonna throw it out. I don't want drop passes to be an issue. Catching really should not be an issue for my guys. Just make sure I hit them when they're open. Couple dudes that need to get a boost, but got a little freshman right here. He's pretty decent. Sure, let's go. It's one of our favorite guys to get the ball to right there. Dudes just bumping into each other like. Guys bumping into each other on routes, and then, like I said, DB's sitting there running right through. It's fine. We're gonna put the cat pass coverage down, and then we'll see what happens. You know what I mean? See if the playbook is on. Oh, let's get pass blocking there. Like I said, they're gonna go through. They're gonna do a patch, and then they're gonna make sure that's not happening. We had the same issue on 25. 25 was the exact same one. Super players. Like, okay, dude. What do we got? We got a guard. Let's that pass block as well. Super. That's a physical, so he's clapped. He's a done deal. Center's done. We got our guard right here. Boost up the pass block on everybody pretty much. Make everybody as good as possible on pass blocking. He's a pretty good one for a freshman. Yeah. We got ourselves an elite pass rusher. That block shedding. So he's elite, but you know, this block shedding is already clapped. He's a great freshman, but he can't block shed with the nose, so he's probably not going to be a regular player. Take a look at this dude. Yep, his block shedding gets all the way up to 81. Lack of consistency is an issue. Do not like the fact that, like I said, nobody can get open at all because they're doing that. Corner's gonna come up. Okay, cool. Make that read, but then again, I can't make it read because pass block is something. You get block shading. Make a read after that. Can't do that. Nope. So alright, pass coverage. What do we got? Stopping. Had the same issue as before against the freshman. Get this freshman in here. Pretty decent players. So like I said, we've got enough that we should have been able to We should have been able to beat that team, so that's what's frustrating me. We weren't even able to move the ball, do anything. We couldn't run the ball, we couldn't pass the ball, we couldn't move it. You want to boost the hands on here? Let's say that. We're going to be running quite a bit of man this year, so we'll make sure we're done that. Couldn't do. Got a freshman right here. He's our slot guy. Pretty happy with our young players. I think pretty good, pretty decent. Everybody's good. Got our safety out here. Probably do some tackling for our safety. Zone coverage. How's this tackling? Tackling's not too bad. Let's go zone. And this is pretty good. So catching up to 85 is pretty good. Not bad for free safety. Coverage. Everybody's popping off with 50 million videos on YouTube, and nobody's even talking about the fact that these coverages are running fucking routes for people. Like, okay, that's annoying. Nobody's covering it. I'm just gonna sit back and actually watch people play. I'm like, people are struggling against this stuff. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. I'm gonna get something to eat. We'll be back on whenever we get rid of our frustration off of that whole situation. Nonsense. We'll see y'all in here in a little bit. Peace.